And we are live. Wim Dijkgraaf, Quotation Factory, short video of showing you the latest functionality of the Quotation Factory platform in relation to purchasing parts. So for a while already we have support for purchasing parts, but we have really updated the user interface to make the experience more user-friendly or intuitive. And also we synchronized or made it, the way of working with purchasing parts that map to your article file versus your manually set cost price. We made that also more intuitive or work in a standardized way. So let me add the UI such that I can more easily demo it. I drag and drop a step file. For a while already, we can train the system, or our customers can train the system in order to automatically recognize a geometry as a purchasing part. That's the scenario that I demonstrate right now. So you see this checkbox saying, okay, this is a purchasing part. You can also set or reset this manually, of course. So what you see now is it's recognized as a purchasing part, and the keywords that describe at a global level this purchasing part are already set. So what is not set yet is the material type, for example, stainless steel or aluminum. So what I can do now is I use these three dots and I go to the purchasing data screen. Let me first show you this scenario. So I say use prices from article catalog. I turned that on. Now I can map these keywords to an article in the article catalog. Normally that article catalog comes from the ERP system and includes purchasing prices. So that's all already filtered based on these keywords. So I simply select an article that I want to map to this. Notice that here we don't see prices yet. If I say save, then now it will grab the purchasing price from the article catalog and also has allocated this article to this geometry or purchasing part. And it's important to understand that the price that has been set now is the material price. So we also always have material price and then activity prices or working step prices. What you see here is the material price. So the price per piece is €1.20, then 30% surcharge brings us €1.56. If I do close, then you see the same pricing over here. Of course, when I change quantities, that will be recalculated, also based on scaled pricing, etc. If you want to see the details, you can always double-click the row. You see here that the scope is a pricing per unit. I can also look at the pricing for the quantity of 10, but let's keep it this way. So now you explicitly see that the material price is set to €1.20 with 30% surcharge, no discount, and this is the sales price. In addition to that, it is possible to also set the activity purchasing, and on top of this purchasing price, also calculate the work needed to actually purchase this. Besides that, you can always add additional working steps such as anodizing or certifications or powder coating, etc. So the steps after purchasing the part, receiving it, and what you do in your factory with that part can also be added and being estimated and included in the quotation. So, and then if it's mapped to an article, you will also see that in the overview where we have materials here, where normally you see all the raw materials such as sheet metal, the tubes, the bars, etc. So also the purchasing parts you can see here. And here you see also the price per piece, as well as the surcharge and the discount. So this is one way of working with purchasing parts where you map the purchasing part to an article in your articles catalog. If you don't want to map it because, for example, it's a unique purchasing part that you don't have in your articles catalog yet, you can always switch off the use prices from articles catalog, and now you can manually set the price. And what you set here manually is the material price. So you see that here, a custom material price. So let's say it set it to €1. Let's say 20% surcharge. Now I can save this. And now we see €1. So we see here a price per part and a price for a total of 10. €1, 20% surcharge, €1.20. And here you see the pricing for the 10 pieces. I can close this. And if I double click the row here, then you see also the material price set to €1. Same overview. And optionally here, you could also do the costing for the purchasing activity. If you manually set the purchasing prices and you go to overview, then you don't see it as part of the materials. So now we don't have an article code, we don't have an article description, so it's not part of the materials overview over here. So that's the new functionality related to purchasing. I really believe that now the UI is more intuitive and we have one approach to work with the two types of purchasing parts, the ones that you map to an article and the ones that you want to set a custom pricing. Hope this is clear. Have fun using it. Feedback is always welcome, of course. Have a nice day. Ciao, ciao.